Today I will discuss news from today's newspaper as well as some important news from yesterday's newspaper. So first start with the news of yesterday's newspaper. The first news of 2nd July 2022 is GST revenues surpass 1.44 lakh crore rupees. So Ministry of Finance published GST revenue at the end of each month. So at the end of June, Ministry of Finance also published the GST revenue of the month June 2022. So total revenue collection as a GST is 1.44 lakh crore. This is second highest of this financial year, means April 2022, May 2022 and June 2022. So June 2022 GST collection is second highest and April 2022 GST collection was the highest. I will show you every data. So published by Ministry of Finance, nearly 1.44 lakh crore gross GST revenue collection for June 2022, increase of 56% year on year. Year on year means compared to June 2021, the GST collection increased by 56%. Now, gross GST collection in June 2022 is the second highest collection next to the April 2022. So, financial year start from the month of April. So, April 2022 GST collection was highest. Then second highest is June 2022. Okay, GST collection crosses 1.4 lakh crore mark fifth time since inception of GST. Okay. Published on 1st July 2022. Now, gross GST revenue collected in the month of June 2022 is 1.44 lakh crore, of which CGST means central GST is 25,000 crore, state GST is 32,000 crore and IGST means integrated GST is 75,000 crore. Okay. The gross GST collection in June 2022 is the second highest collection next to April 2022. Now, what was the amount collected in April? That is 1.67 crore. This is highest of this financial year. I will show you the graph also. This is the graph April, May, June, July. So this green line representing GST collection in 2022. Okay. So 2022 indicated by this green color. So in April the GST collection was nearly 1.68 lakh crore, then it dropped on 1.41 lakh crore in May, then again increased to 1.45 lakh crore in June. Now this is the news. Now I will discuss some related news with GST, some information I want to give you about CGST, SGST and IGST. Okay, with an example. The collection of GST is called input tax credit. Now how the GST collected by state government and central government, I will discuss that in a very short way. Now GST is an indirect tax. Okay, indirect tax means indirectly it reaches to government, not directly. Like income tax is a direct tax, directly we pay to government, but indirect GST is an indirect tax because we pay the tax to shopkeeper, then shopkeeper will pay the GST to trader, then distributor, then through distributor the government collect the tax. That's why it is an indirect tax. Consumption tax, okay, used in consumption means several tax merge with each other and form GST. Used in India on the supply of goods and services. It's an comprehensive multi-stage destination based tax. Comprehensive because it has subsumed almost all the indirect tax such as central excise, service tax and state VAT, etc., except a few state taxes. Okay. So comprehensive, then multi-stage. Why it is multi-stage? Various stages the GST is collected in various stages, from consumer, from trader, from dealer. Okay. Then destination based tax means it will ultimately reach to the government, and who is the responsible to pay the tax? The consumer, means the end user, means the public has the responsibility to give tax to government, okay, not the shopkeeper, not the dealer, not the distributor will pay GST. Ultimately the end user, means the public, will pay the GST, okay. Then now just come to the point, how are input tax credit adjusted, okay. Now let us consider, I have given an example. Let us consider that goods worth rupees 10,000 are sold by manufacturer A from Maharashtra to dealer B in Maharashtra. So a manufacturer A sold a product to a dealer B, means A sold a product to B and both are residents of Maharashtra, and the price of the product is 10,000. Now in this case, when this is called intrastate transaction, the GST come in effect will call as state GST and central GST, SGST and CGST, okay. Then dealer B resell them to trader C in Rajasthan for rupees 17,500. So B from Maharashtra resell the product to C from Rajasthan for a rupees 17,500. So this is called a interstate transaction, interstate, okay, between two state transaction. In this case the GST will come as IGST, means integrated GST, and total IGST will be collected by the central government. Then again trader C finally sell to end user, means public, D in Rajasthan for rupees 30,000. So C from Rajasthan finally sell the product to D from Rajasthan with a price of 30,000, and this again it is called as intrastate transaction, and the GST will be SGST and CGST, okay. Now let's see, CGST is 9%, SGST is 9%, and integrated GST, integrated means one unit GST, that is 18%. Now since A selling to B and both lives in Maharashtra, intrastate transaction, so CGST 9% and SGST 9% will apply. Then B from Maharashtra sell to C from Rajasthan, that is interstate, and IGST will come as 18% collected by central government. And C from Rajasthan finally sell to D from Rajasthan, and again intrastate sell, and so CGST 9% and SGST 9% will apply. Now come to the formula. So first the value of the product is 10% and 9% CGST, 9% SGST. So B paid to A, how much? 1800, total 18% of 10,000 means 1800 as GST. So 900 will be taken by Maharashtra and 900 will be taken by center. This is the first case. Then B from Maharashtra sells C to Rajasthan at the rate rupees 17,500 at the rate 18% IGST. So 18% IGST of 17,500 comes as 3,150 as IGST, okay. So total 3,150 will be collected by center. Now as the end user only is responsible to pay GST, the all intermediate people will be pay back the GST, okay, paid back the GST. So C paid how much? 18% of 17,500, that is 3,150, okay. As C already paid the GST, C is the end user, so C already paid the GST. So B, who previously paid the GST, will be refunded back with this money, okay, will be refunded back with this money. So B will be refunded with 1800. Now center will take 3,150 minus 1800, that is 1,350 will be taken by center, okay. So C is currently the end user and C is paying GST, and B have refunded back the GST he paid. Then again C from Rajasthan sell it to D to Rajasthan. Now who is the end user? D is the end user, okay. So at the rate 30,000 at the rate 18% GST. So how much of this? 5,400 as GST. So 9% of 5,400, that is 2,700 will be taken by Rajasthan, okay. 2,700 will be taken by Rajasthan and 2,700 will be taken by center. Now already C, in previous case already C paid the GST, but D is the end user, D is the ultimate end user. So C again have to refunded with the GST he paid. How much GST C paid? 3,150. So C should be refunded with 3,150. Now the central government, in a way, in a process through which the central government will pay back the 3,150 to C, and the process is central government will taken back 900 from Maharashtra. In the first case, Maharashtra has taken 900 as a state GST. Now central has taken back that from the 900 rupees from Maharashtra. Then center will pay 2,250 from himself, from his pocket. So total 3,150 will be refunded back to C. Now how much finally GST levied by center? How much GST finally levied by center? Firstly 900, in the first case 900, then in the second case 1,350, and in the final case, so 900 plus 1,350 plus in this case 2,700 and this minus 2,250, because 2,250 the center paid to C. Okay, so if we calculate this, it comes to 2,700. 2,700 is the finally GST levied by center, and GST levied by Rajasthan how much? This to 27,000, and GST levied by Maharashtra nil, because center taken back the 900 rupees from Maharashtra. Okay, so if you this is the calculation. If you directly come at the end point, the final value of the product is 30,000 and final GST is 18%. So 2,700 taken by Rajasthan, 2,700 taken by center, and Maharashtra get nothing. So this is, so ultimately D is the end user who is responsible to pay the GST, and every other member, intermediate member like B, like C, will be refunded back with their paid GST. Okay, so this is the process of input tax calculation method. Move to next topic. From geography, Maharashtra releases water for Telangana. So there must be a reservoir or dam between Maharashtra and Telangana through which Maharashtra release water to Telangana, and the name of the dam is, here it is written, name of the dam is Babli Reservoir in Maharashtra. Okay, and through opening the gate of Babli Reservoir, the water reaches Sri Ram Sagar project in Telangana. Okay, so total this two dam, one is Babli Reservoir in Maharashtra and another is Sri Ram Sagar Reservoir in Telangana. Both are situated on Godavari. Okay, so I will show you directly the map. So this is the map. Okay, so this is the origin of Godavari in the Trimbakeshwar in Nasik in Maharashtra. Okay, so this is Nasik. So in Trimbakeshwar, Nasik, the Godavari has originates, and then it flows entirely. It flows through Maharashtra. Then it reaches to Telangana. Okay, I will show you the course in a very short way. So this is the course of Godavari through Maharashtra. We are currently in Maharashtra. Now this is one reservoir, that is Gautami Godavari Dam Reservoir in Maharashtra. Here it is written Gautami Godavari Dam Reservoir. Then Godavari river is flowing, and a big reservoir, the name is, the reservoir is Gangapur Bandh Sagar in Maharashtra on river Godavari. Then again Godavari, the Nasik city is situated on the bank of Godavari river. So Godavari is flowing through Maharashtra. One tributary of this Godavari, that is Dorna river. This is the right tributary. Then Godavari is flowing. Another tributary, this is Karwa river. This is left tributary. Then Godavari is flowing. We are in Maharashtra. Okay, Godavari, then another tributary, and the name of this tributary is Pravara river, that is also a right tributary. Now one of the biggest reservoir known as Nath Sagar constructed on Godavari in Maharashtra. Okay, Nath Sagar. Okay, now Godavari is flowing downstream of the Nath Sagar. Godavari is flowing now. Okay, slowly Godavari is approaching towards Telangana. Okay, approaching towards Telangana. We are currently we are in Maharashtra. So okay, this is the Maharashtra-Telangana border. Okay, so this is the Maharashtra-Telangana border. This is Maharashtra and this is Telangana, and Godavari is, this is the river Godavari. Okay, this is the river Godavari. So Godavari is flowing, some part of Godavari is flowing on the border of Maharashtra-Telangana, and another river tributary, right tributary, that is Manjira river, meet with Godavari in the Maharashtra-Telangana border. Okay, now Godavari is flowing. Again Godavari start flowing. Now Godavari enters into Telangana. Okay, Godavari enters into Telangana. Now we are in Telangana, and Telangana government, previously the Andhra Pradesh government, Telangana government or previously the Andhra Pradesh government constructed this reservoir, big reservoir on Godavari, that is Sriram Sagar reservoir. But before entering to Telangana, Maharashtra government had built a reservoir. I will show you the reservoir. This reservoir, okay, Babali Dam, or in short Babli Dam, Babli reservoir. Okay, before entering to, this is the border of Maharashtra-Telangana. So from Babli Dam, the downstream of Babli Dam, the Godavari river reaches to Sriram Sagar project. Okay, Sriram Sagar reservoir. This is a disputed dam. Babli Dam is a disputed dam, disputed by Telangana government. Okay, Telangana government called it as a disputed dam, this Babli Dam. So it's under Supreme Court sub judice. So Supreme Court has given their verdict that every year from April to October, from July to October, the gate of Babli Dam should be opened, so that river of Godavari reach and feed the reservoir of Sriram Sagar reservoir in Telangana. Okay, so our news is based on this reservoir Babli Dam in Maharashtra, and this reservoir Sriram Sagar reservoir in Telangana. Okay, now I will show you the rest of the course of Godavari. Some interesting general knowledge you will know. Okay, so Godavari is flowing. So another right tributary, that is Manair river. Now again Godavari start flowing through Maharashtra-Telangana border. Okay, this is the Godavari river, and this is the Maharashtra-Telangana border also. A tributary meet with Godavari at this place, and the name of the tributary is Pranhita river. Now interesting fact about Pranhita river is, Pranhita river formed by two river. Okay, two very important river. Here it is the junction of two river. This river is known as Wainganga river, and this left river is known as Vardha river. So Pranhita is a merging of two river, Vardha and Wainganga river. Okay, again this Vardha river has a tributary. Vardha has a tributary, very famous tributary in South India. So this is the Vardha river, and this is the tributary and Vardha river, and the name of this tributary is Penganga. This is the Penganga river. The maximum portion of Penganga river flows on the border of Maharashtra-Telangana. Okay, Penganga river. So Penganga meet with Vardha this is Wardha, and Wardha meet with Wainganga to form Pranhita river, which is a tributary of Godavari. Okay, this is about Maharashtra-Telangana border. Now another border is here, Maharashtra-Chhattisgarh border. Another river meets with Godavari, and the name of the river is Indravati river. Very important for general knowledge. Indravati river flows entirely on the Maharashtra-Chhattisgarh border and meets with Godavari river. Okay, now Godavari enters entirely into Telangana. It flows through Telangana. Okay, and in this place, this is the border of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and here Godavari enters into Andhra Pradesh and finally falls into the Bay of Bengal. So this is the related general knowledge portion. Move to next topic. This is the Babli reservoir. So through Babli reservoir, so Godavari water started flowing towards Sriram Sagar project, that is in Telangana, Nizamabad district of Telangana, from the upstream Babli barrage in Maharashtra. Okay, this is the news. Move to next topic. From yesterday's newspaper, very important topic. DRDO carries out test flight of autonomous UAV. UAV means unmanned aerial vehicle. So unmanned, you can say unmanned fighter jet. Okay, so DRDO has or you can say DRDO develop a unmanned fighter jet. Okay, and successfully test it in Bengaluru. I will show you. DRDO successfully test precursor to future combat drones in Karnataka's Chitradunga. This is the unmanned fighter jet. Okay, it has several purpose. It can use in fight also. It can use as a drone also. It can use as a reconnaissance survey also. It can use as a surveillance also. Okay, even thermal image it can detect. So hailing it as a major milestone in the development of unmanned aircraft. Unmanned, no pilot is there. So it is very helpful in the time of war, because there will be no human casualty. If anything happened in this aircraft, there will be no human casualty. The Defense Research Development Organization on Friday conducted the first flight test of the autonomous flying wing technology demonstrated at the Aeronautical Test Range in Karnataka's Chitradurga. Okay, so look at the video. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh congratulated the DRDO and termed it a major achievement towards autonomous aircraft, adding that it will pave the way for Atmanirbhar Bharat in terms of critical military system. Move to next topic. Army to buy 800 combat vehicle. Okay, so army defense army is going to purchase 800 combat vehicles. So what type of vehicle is this? I will show you. So amid LAC, line of actual control deadlock, army initiate purchase of 800 light armored multi-purpose vehicle for reconnaissance survey and vigilance. Okay, so this is the picture of multi-purpose light armored vehicle, light armored multi-purpose vehicle. It has multi-purpose. So amid continuing India-China deadlock at the line of actual control, the army has initiated the process of procuring 800 light armored multi-purpose vehicle for deploying them along the northern border as well as Pakistan border also. Now, one important thing is, in a request for information published on Friday, the army said that vehicle will be procured from Indian vendor, not from foreign vendor, and preferably those that have been indigenously designed, developed and manufactured. Okay, now The vehicle should be adequately mobile and provide the requisite protection for troops on board while they are engaged in reconnaissance and constant surveillance using battlefield surveillance radars and thermal imagers, and by way of integrating high-tech drone for gathering intelligence. So, multi-purpose used, okay, or it is also called as LAMVs, light armed multi-purpose vehicles. So, army is going to purchase this light armed multi-purpose vehicle from Indian vendor, not from foreign vendor. Move to next topic. PMI hints manufacturing slowed to a 9-month low. So, PMI means Purchasing Managers Index. It is an index through which we can you may say that we can calculate or we can detect the growth of various sector like manufacturing sector, like service sector, or both manufacturing and serving combined sector. Okay, so through PMI we can detect we can track the growth of manufacturing or service sector. Now PMI has a basic value of 50. If the growth rate is 50, that means no growth, no loss. If the PMI is greater than 50, that means it is growing, and if the value is less than 50, so it is losing. Okay, so this is the news about Purchasing Managers Index in manufacturing sector. Okay, I will show you. So this is about Purchasing Manufacturers Index. So manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, previous month it was 54.6, okay, but this last month, means in June 2022, it is 53.9. so it is reducing, means the manufacturing sector is losing compared to the previous month. Okay, only manufacture sector PMI has released for June 2022. Service and composite means manufacture and service. Composite has not released, has not updated. Okay, so this is news about manufacturing PMI. So manufacturing PMI reduced from 54.6 to 53.9, detecting that there is a loss of manufacturing center. Okay, now how the PMI is calculated, I will show you. PMI is calculated on 5 factors, that is new order, inventory level, production, supplier deliveries, employment environment. So as per this 5 factor, PMI is calculated. Okay, move to next topic from today's newspaper. So come to today's newspaper. Again a news from geography from South Indian river. Water discharge from Kodagu's Harangi Dam due to heavy rain. Okay, so Harangi Dam located on Karnataka on the river of Harangi, which is a tributary of a great river Kaveri. Okay, so I will show you in Google map. So this is the Harangi reservoir located in Karnataka, and this is the Harangi river. Okay, Harangi river, and this is the Harangi reservoir, and then Harangi river meet with the river Kaveri. Okay, and Kaveri originates from Karnataka, and then it enters to Tamil Nadu and falls into the Bay of Bengal. Okay, falls into the Bay of Bengal. So I will show you very small part of Kaveri for your general knowledge. So this is the river Kaveri, originates in Karnataka in the Western Ghat. Now a big dam constructed on Kaveri in Karnataka Actually, two big dam has been constructed on Kaveri, one in Karnataka and other in Tamil Nadu. So first in Karnataka, the name of the reservoir is this Krishna Raja Sagar Reservoir in Karnataka. Then Kaveri is flowing in Tamil Nadu, then it enters into Tamil Nadu. So it is the border of Karnataka-Tamil Nadu. Now it is enters into Tamil Nadu, and in Tamil Nadu another big reservoir, that is Stanley Reservoir on Kaveri by Tamil Nadu government, and then it falls into the Bay of Bengal. Okay, so two big reservoir, one is Krishna Raja Sagar Reservoir in Karnataka and another is Stanley Reservoir in Tamil Nadu. Okay, now come to the news. So water released from Harangi Reservoir by Karnataka government. Okay, so water will definitely reach to the next reservoir, that is the big reservoir Krishna Raja Reservoir, and if Krishna Raja Reservoir also filled with water, then the Karnataka government will release its water and it will reach to Stanley Reservoir in Tamil Nadu. Okay, it will reach to Stanley Reservoir in Tamil Nadu. So this is the news. Move to next. This is the picture of Harangi Dam in Karnataka on the river of Harangi, which is a tributary of Kaveri. Move to next topic. Lookout notice against Nupur issued. So Kolkata police has several times called Nupur Sharma in Kolkata for investigation, but Nupur Sharma did not report to Kolkata police. So finally Kolkata police issued a lookout notice against Nupur Sharma, okay, as she violates the investigation done by the Kolkata police. Now what is lookout notice? I will tell you about something about lookout notice. Lookout circular, you can say. Lookout circular are issued by government and law enforcement agencies to stop a person accused of a crime from evading trial or arrest by leaving the country. So if lookout circular is issued against someone, then the person cannot leave the country. That is the first thing. It is mostly used at immigration checkpoint at international airport and seaport by the immigration branch. The opaque system under which LOC are issued is such that a person will not be able to know if such circular exists against him or her till he reaches the airport. So Nupur Sharma if media has not published this news, Nupur Sharma may not knows that a lookout circular has issued against her. Okay, when he will get to know when he reaches to airport. That's a very opaque system. Now who can issue the lookout circular? CBI, ED, then Director of Revenue Intelligence, Income Tax Department, State Police Force. Okay, it should be done by an officer not below the rank of a district magistrate or superintendent police. Now in 2018 an amendment has been done. In 2018, after liquor baron Vijay Mallya fled to the UK, the Home Ministry brought changes to the guideline authorizing chairman, managing director and chief executive of all public sector bank to generate lookout circular. So public sector bank can also generate lookout circular. Okay, so this is the case. Move to next topic. So to the moon. So NASA couple of days earlier launched a satellite, okay, which will orbits the moon. Okay, orbits the moon. This is the news, and the name of the satellite is Capstone. It's Capstone. I will show you the news. So NASA's teeny Capstone. So the satellite is very lightweight and very small size. Okay, probe continues spiraling out toward moon. So the satellite name is Capstone, and the launching vehicle which carry the satellite is called as Rocket Lab Electron Booster. Okay. Rocket Lab Electron Booster is the name of the launching vehicle. Like similarly in India, the name of the launching vehicle is PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, or SSLV, Small Satellite Launch Vehicle, or several other launch vehicle also used in India by ISRO. So by NASA, the one of the usable rocket launcher is Rocket Lab Electron Booster, carries the satellite Capstone, which is only 25 kg of weight, on Monday in June 28 from New Zealand. The total operation has done from New Zealand. Okay, so I will show you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the launching of the satellite Capstone, and it will rotate the moon. This is Earth and this is moon. It will rotate the moon in this way, a huge elliptical way. Okay, a very big elliptical way. It will orbits the moon. So the name of the satellite is Capstone, and it is launched by NASA from New Zealand on June 28. Move to next topic. Russia slashes tax on sun oil to spur export. So Russia slash means cut export tax. Okay, so that purchaser will purchase more and more sun oil in a very low price. Okay, because Russia is going in a very typical banned sanction from other Western countries. So that's why Russia cut down their export tax, so that country like India can purchase more and more sunflower oil from Russia. Now one related topic from oil purchase, edible oil purchase, I will share with you. That is Indonesia, the world biggest producer of palm oil. Okay, would ban all export of the commodity to reduce domestic shortage of cooking oil and bring down its skyrocketing price. So Indonesia is the world biggest producer of palm oil, but currently they banned export of palm oil. Okay, very bad news. Malaysia is the second biggest palm oil producer, also reduced exporting palm oil due to short supply of alternative vegetable oils and lower production due to COVID-19. Now soya oil. Who is the producer of soya oil? Second most produced oil. The production of soybean oil, the second most produced oil, is expected to take a hit this year due to poor end soya season in major producer Argentina. So Argentina is a major producer of soybean oil. Then come to canola oil. Production of canola oil was hit in Canada last year due to drought. We know that a very heavy temperature we have faced last year in Canada, which affect the production of canola oil. Now come to sunflower oil. Supply of sunflower oil, 80 to 90% of which is produced by Russia, Ukraine, has been badly hit due to ongoing conflict. Okay, so that's why Russia cut down the export tax of sunflower oil. Now India is the biggest importer of palm oil. The current ban means ban by Indonesia. Indonesia banned export of palm oil. Current ban is going to make the situation worse. So this is palm oil and this is the canola oil. Okay. So this is about the discussion of yesterday's as well as today's newspaper. If you like my analysis, please subscribe my channel, like the video. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you.